Yeah, probably. Damn, that's hard, man. I mean, it's like three.
Because here's the thing. Here's the thing, P. You were one of the ones. It was all three, y'all. It was you and Adam and Willis. Actually, I don't know about Willis, but I know it was you and Adam. And one of the things I loved y'all for, and I still love you for today, was picking up on the background sample.
Right.
Like, you listen to an instrumental and be like, yo, you hear that background sample in the back? And sometimes it'll just be like a part of the sample that they used, but then other times you'll hear it deliberate. When Pete Rock came out with Peach Instrumentals, right? Which was like groundbreaking in a sense, because it's like, yo, hip hop finally came out with an all instrumental album, and it's Pete Rock that did it. If you listen, Pete Rock deliberately did that. And a lot of his beats on that album, you know what I mean, those background samples and whatnot. So I knew that, or I felt that we were definitely hearing it with the same ear almost. It wasn't like you was hearing it this way and then I was hearing it that way, and we just kind of met in the middle and said, yeah, this song is ill. It's like, no, we were hearing the same things. Like, I remember, like I said, when you got your turntables, when we first started getting records, the only album that we could blend successfully was Incarcerated Scarface's instrumental.
Right.
Because of the pattern of that drum beat. It's like, yo, we can catch it, we can blend it with this, we can blend it with that. I'll never forget we mixed Incarcerated Scarface with Tribe Called Quest Find a Way.
Damn, I don't remember that.
You don't, but I do. My God, you see what I'm saying? And you gotta think, this is what I'm saying. This is in the same night that I've heard, yo, all my people out there, all my people out there, right? Check it. Like I said, when I heard If You Can All You Can Hear, that was my intro into like that lo-fi sound. Like, yo, that's a thing. I want to keep hearing that. Whoever's doing stuff like that in beats, I want to hear it, right? And believe it or not, from then, I didn't hear that sound again until like I said, until after the internet and after like lo-fi became a thing on like SoundCloud and whatnot. I didn't hear it again. Think about that. Not really. You know who else touched on it a little bit? A little bit. And it's maybe highly slept on. And again, tell me I'm wrong, because I hope I am in this one. But Sadat X's Stages and Lights. Do you remember that? That's another beat that was like that. Very minimalist, like Japanese minimalist Hello Kitty type stuff. Like, it was very minimal with that little guitar riff. That was it. And here's the thing. I love that beat so much because when I first heard it, I wasn't mature enough to really appreciate it for its simplistic way.
I think Pete Martin did that too.
Really?
I think so.
I wouldn't be surprised, because Dottie X was down with all them Brooklyn heads. You know what I mean?
Let me see. I'm about to look it up.
Yeah, do that. He was on OGC's album. He had a joint on that. He was always heavy with Boot Camp, Dottie X. And shout out to Sadat X.
Yeah, that's another one that if you're talking about the 90s, the one album.
Yeah. Oh, Wild Cowboys. Oh, I took him over. I think it was Another Christmas.
That's probably one of my top albums that I ever had.
Wild Cowboy. I'm surprised Sadat X isn't in your top 3 then. I got you. Say it. He is, isn't he?
I mean, that's why I said that, just because of that album, yes.
I knew it. Check this out. Ooh, and tell me I'm wrong. See, full opinion, people. 100% opinionated, and I'm right. I'm just gonna be right. I'm gonna tell you why I'm right. Because of who else you said. You said Dottie X, and I knew I could throw him in here after you said Ghostface. Mm-hmm. And I knew I could throw him in there after you said Ghostface, because that's you. If you were to rap, I could see you, he'd be like Ghostface. If you were to rap Phil Jackson, you'd be like Dottie X. You always had that fatherly type vibe about you since I was young, my guy. And I'm going to tell you what.
Hey, real quick. Stages and Lights was produced by Showbiz. And that's another producer that people really don't talk about, that's made some dope tracks, hip-hop classics.
Digging in the crates. Absolutely.
And Showbiz Showbiz is one of those guys that, and he's still putting out. I mean, like a lot of people don't know that he still makes music to this day. It might not be Showbiz and AG, but he still makes music to this day, man. So like Showbiz, like his catalog is extensive.
Showbiz had an album out back in the days of, and I bought it, and there were some bangers on there. That was back when Sam Goody was still around. I literally bought that album from Sam Goody. Oh my gosh, I forgot. And that joint was hot. And it was one of those albums that I skipped over like time and time and time over. I was like, Showbiz. Let me get this joint. You know what I mean? Top joint. The same thing as like Real Live. I mean, I always like Real Live. You know what I mean? Banger. But I was like, yo, I don't think I ever banged their whole album.
Oh, you know that album is a classic. That album.
Oh my gosh.
That album is, and they're from Jersey, so that's why I love them even more.
Yeah, see, that's the thing.
Yep.
That's the thing. See, K-Def. That's why I love K-Def so much. K-Def, oh my gosh, and he had a huge presence on SoundCloud. Thank God. Like, I rediscovered him, you know what I mean, via that. You know what I mean? When Cass was making a lot of beats and just dropping them on there. And I was like, it's lovely. Like, he typified, he carried it. He's like, this is it. I'm going to make sure that it's this kind of boom bap for the culture, right? Like, I'm going to keep it this way forever. It's going to have this sound. And I thank God for it, right? Because a lot of people most people even today treat it novelty. Like it's novelty, you know what I mean? That boom bap. The same way that any rapper, when he's mainstream, if he wants to do that homage to real hip hop, they get DJ Premier to do it. Right. Like, keep it real. Whenever you hear a mainstream album and they want to give you that real hip hop joint, who produces the beat? It's freaking Primo, right?
Well, not necessarily now, though.
Who are you going to say then now? And it's not Primo, and they want to do that real hip hop song.
Alchemist.
Okay, facts. You right. He took it over. So now when you want to do a real song,
Alchemist is doing a whole bunch of stuff. He has a new album out right now called Liquid Form. And he has Cool G Rap up there. He has 2 Chainz. He's done production for Larry June and 2 Chainz before. I mean, it's like the mainstream artists are reaching out to him because he has that sound. And to be honest, like if you haven't checked it out yet, yeah, go listen to Liquid Form, man. I'm telling you, it's pretty good. It is pretty good. Yeah.